To be honest, it was initially Jessica's amazing work experience that led me to work with her. I really needed someone who had chops in the actual book industry. I didn't want to work with someone who would have a lot of passion and a lot of ideas, but didn't have the actual legwork in the industry. And going through Jessica's resume, she really had done the work. She knew what the industry looked like and had actually worked in it. And for me, I needed someone to get it right the first time. This was my first book. Lightning had struck, and I actually had a book deal with a major publisher. I needed to get it right. And so Jessica's experience gave me the confidence that she actually knew what would be going on in the field. So honestly, it was her work experience that initially drew me in. Then what I found was that she actually had a huge amount of passion and enthusiasm, and I really wanted that as well. So it was like this perfect combination of chops and experience, just hard won experience, and also the joy that was still there in her work and still is. So that combination in that order is what drew me initially to Jessica. And then, of course, she very generously edited some of my work as a sample, and I was totally impressed with that. So that sealed the deal for me. Jessica gave me a huge amount of organization. So she has these wonderful spreadsheets where she's saying what we're going to be working on, what our deadlines are, and she follows up with what she's been doing on her end as well. So because this was the initial stages of my book, my very first writing, it actually made it a breeze. I know that the beginning of writing a book is often the most difficult time. All your thoughts are all over the place. Jessica really managed to give that an organizational voice. And then she brought in her own perspective. So she's very savvy with numerous audiences and was able to hear my work from different perspectives. Even though I work with many people and my book is based on my work with people around creativity, she brought in yet more perspectives. And that made my work a lot deeper and a lot more relevant. So I would say she gave me organization and she gave me relevancy. Massive things. What was most helpful during my time with Jessica, and I'm sure we'll have time again, is that she gave me momentum. I actually got going in what I was doing and gained great steam that I actually never lost in the entire book project from beginning to end. And the second thing she gave me was a lot of confidence. I felt very reassured that I was in good hands and that the edits that I was making were powerful, and those saw me through right to the end. So I would say momentum and confidence is what I got from Jessica.